We are particularly well positioned to take advantage of this and be able to help drive it forward. We have had traditionally a very good relationship with the Arab world, and we can be an important player in this. There's an increasing interest for investment, not only in property but also infrastructure, particular sectors of the Greek economy coming from the region. Greek construction companies have been very active in the Gulf. Given that there's a strong economic base, we can also help this political process forward too.
Many thought about this in a Marshall Plan concept, which sounds very good on paper, but in practice, can it be implemented? Does Europe have that will to do so?
I think Europe is committed to the broader Mediterranean region, and it's clear that the Mediterranean European countries, of course, have much more of a willingness to go and invest strategically in the region, politically, economically. Let's not forget, one of the first problems that Europe has is the immigration that comes through, and we have in Greece have had serious problems of this type.
So this is Greece, Italy, Malta, in particular
exactly.
Spain.
We are the first outpost for this kind of mass immigration. It is in all our interests to help the region develop, help democratic movements take root, stabilize the situation, and help them go forward.
Unemployment of 14%, but even the same traits in North Africa, it's double amongst the youth in Greece. This is going to create huge pressure even for this government.
Youth unemployment is a very important problem. Any level of unemployment is high, but youth unemployment is particularly corrosive for the fabric of society, because it kills the instinct and the opportunity and the desire to do something with your life. But there's underlying structural problems that we're trying to address. Issues about education systems, and do they correspond to the needs of the market and of the economy.
So there's a huge concern of where the growth's going to come from. So a contraction of 3% this year and then into a positive territory for 2012. That's the scenario?
We think that we've bottomed out in the recession. Actually, if you look at the data, it's getting shallower. We're now getting into improving territory with a positive quarter, perhaps the third or the fourth of 2011.
As early as the third.
Perhaps. More likely the fourth. What's driving this, and this is the interesting part about where growth will be coming from, is to a large extent exports. Our exports in the last 4 months have been booming, have been growing at the rates between 25 and 40%.
One of the byproducts of the uprising in North Africa, apparently bookings in Turkey and in Greece are going through the roof for the summer months.
We see some very good early indications of bookings, and by now not only early but some solid indication. But more broadly, I think that if you go away from the tourism issue, the relationship in the region is something that we're very keen to develop further. And there may be trouble now, but trade investment going and coming from Greece and the entire Middle East area continues to be very strong.
George Papa-Konstantino in Lake Como. And that's it for this edition of CNN Marketplace Middle East. I'm John Defterios. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week.